Sugarcane Industries Minister Kartik Kumar Singh, who was removed as Law Minister yesterday, submitted his resignation to the Chief Minister. Nitish Kumar accepted the resignation, sent his recommendation on to the Governor. So he was removed as the Law Minister and appointed as the Sugarcane Industries Minister, but then he's tendered his resignation. As we know, the Nitish Kumar government has come under severe fire for having MLAs with a lot of criminal records. In fact, almost 80% of the MLAs have serious criminal cases registered against them. And there are allegations of the BJP of Nitish Kumar allowing the Jungle Raj to come back in the state again. Following this, he had removed Kartik Kumar as a law minister yesterday. So it looked like perhaps he wanted to remove that charge of being a tainted government. But surprisingly, he appointed him as the Minister of Sugarcane Industries. But Kartik Kumar, they're tendering his allegation, very serious allegation of kidnapping stands against Kartik Kumar. Going across to my colleague Saurabh Rathod. Very good morning to you, Saurabh. Saurabh, how do you view Kartik's resignation? And also, isn't that case coming up again in the court for hearing?
Yes, good morning, Shilpa. Today the hearing is there scheduled for Kartik Kumar at Danapur Court, and yesterday in the morning we broke the news that he had been demoted as Sugarcane Minister from Law Minister. He was given a low-profile Sugarcane Minister by Nitish Kumar, and later in the evening, the notification came, the news came that he has tendered his resignation as even the Sugar Minister. So now he only remains as a RJD MLC and a worker of RJD. We had had a conversation with Kartik Kumar over phone, where when I asked him why did he resign, he just gave a simple reason that because of him the party's image is being tarnished, and also the allegations that were made on him are still not proved in the court of law, and until he comes clean from all the charges, he will not hold any portfolio. So this was the words coming out of Kartik Kumar when talked over the phone. Now the question here arises that if he had to be removed as a minister in the cabinet, then why was he given the sugarcane department portfolio? So this was the question raised of a tainted leader who was first made a minister on the same day when the arrest warrant was issued on his name, although he had obtained a no coercive order till 1st of September, that is today. But if he had such a serious allegation on him of kidnapping in a 2014 case, then why was he given a cabinet berth? So these all questions were worrying Nitish Kumar, and also it is said that Tejaswi Yadav, who is trying to correct the image of RJD of being a Jungle Raj party. He's trying to implement many positive policies in the state, but because of the tainted leaders, the party's image is not going up. So these all are the speculations that Tejaswi Yadav did not want him to be in the cabinet, but because of Lalu Prasad Yadav, as Kartik Kumar is close aide of Lalu Prasad Yadav, and Anand Singh, who is obviously he was called a Dabang of Bihar, a Chote Sarkar of Bihar. He was a right hand of Anand Singh. So the image of Kartik Kumar was not good in the party, and also Tejaswi Yadav was against his, becoming the minister. So these all are the speculations that Tejaswi Yadav did not want him to be in the party. And in fact, today is the hearing of the court. So if he is arrested, then again the Mahagathbandhan government will be at the back foot, and the BJP will leave no stones unturned to attack that a minister has been arrested. So looking at all-around picture, this minister has given his resignation yesterday evening, and now today is the hearing, and we'll see what comes in the court.
All right. Stay with us, Saurabh, because there's some breaking news coming in. Amit Malviya tweeted after this incident, Kartikeya Singh quits as Sugarcane Industries Minister. Amit Malviya stated Kartikeya Singh seems to have more self-respect than Nitish Kumar. So that is Malviya's jibe at Nitish Kumar. Going back to Saurabh Rathod. Saurabh, the fact is that the BJP was demanding the sacking of Kartikeya Singh. Why was this not done by Nitish Kumar? Because now Kartikeya Singh's gone ahead and resigned anyway, which is not making the government or the party look very good. In his attempt to save one minister or save the self-respect of one minister, you know, why let down the entire government? Why not just go ahead and sack a minister against whom such a serious case is pending?
See, Shilpa, it's not about one minister. There are around 4 ministers. In fact, there are 15 out of 17 ministers. More than 88% of the ministers are tainted in RJD, which are having a cabinet portfolio. According to the ADR report, there are 72% of the ministers who are in the cabinet with criminal charges against them. So here. 4 ministers were in the headlines in this month, for which BJP was asking for their resignation. Now, at a time when there is a court hearing today at Danapur, Kartik Kumar had the fear that if he'll be arrested, then it would become a shame for the party and the government. And because of that, to avoid all these situations of the court today, he had tendered his resignation.
Well, yes, indeed, Saurabh. And just because of that possible impending arrest, Nitish Kumar could have perhaps removed him and perhaps, stalled the BJP's taunts for some time. But as you're rightly pointing out, about 72% of that entire ministry has serious criminal cases against them. If there were to be a complete overhaul, only then I think the taunts of the Jungle Raj would stop.